What's up, guys? It's Chance Jones, your entrepreneur kid on his quest to success. Make sure you like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get this show on the road. I'm here with Zander Kempf today. How are you, Zander?
Awesome.
And we're just gonna be discovering his secrets, why he's so successful. So, Xander, there's one question I had. Well, there's two, but my favorite question I ask to everybody who comes on the podcast is, "What is your claim to success?"
I am a real estate developer, so I buy RV and glamping resorts near national parks and other major destinations.
And how's that helped you throughout your journey?
That has given me, so I started in real estate a while ago. I was doing multifamily mostly, and switching over to this more outdoor hospitality group has given me something to focus on that I have a lot more passion towards, where it's not only something in real estate, which I love, but it's also something that I enjoy personally. I love the outdoors and travel and adventure, and being able to do something in business that's also something that is a strong personal interest is it's just been a really amazing journey.
Well, how did you get into real estate?
I was looking for investments outside of the stock market. So I tried all different things like trading options and crypto mining and trading crypto. And I bought my first single family house. It was a $45,000 house out in Oklahoma City. It's a 9K down payment with, I think it was like 350 bucks a month in rent. And initially it was just a passive investment, but as I got into it and the more I started learning, the more I saw the power of real estate. And then that really just made me, fully dive in.
You mentioned that the real estate you buy with your company is RV Glamping Resorts. Now, what is that? What is glamping?
Yeah. So glamping is glamorous camping. So that's anything other than being in your own tent. So that could be a safari tent, a yurt, a tiny home, an Airstream trailer, any of those kind of cool, funky, outdoor places to stay.
Dang, that sounds fun. Have you ever gone glamping yourself?
Quite a bit, yeah.
What would you say is your favorite part of glamping, and would you recommend it to others?
Personally, I'm more of a camper backpacker. I like being, you know, fully out in nature and really just like living out of my own backpack and on my own. But depending on the experience you're looking for, if you're, wanting to hang out with some friends or go in a more relaxed setting, but still be out in nature, then that's where it's really a perfect fit. So it's a great way to stay in a place that's significantly more interesting than staying in kind of like a boring white box hotel for a similar cost. And you can actually go out and be outside and have a fire and see the stars and enjoy nature a bit more.
Okay. Um, what's your company's name? Do you have one?
Yeah, we're Clear Summit Investments.
Clear Summit Investments. And how can people find you? Do you have any websites? Like, is there a contact? Do you have an email? How can people find you?
Yeah, so website's clearsummitinvestments.com, and you can find me on all social platforms, but we're biggest on LinkedIn, and it's just Zander Kempf on LinkedIn.
Dang, man, you keep answering these questions so fast. You give me no time to think. Um, where can people invest in your company? Where can people invest in you?
Yeah, so if you want to learn more about what we're doing, we post regularly on LinkedIn, so you can kind of follow along there. If you get onto our website, you can sign up for our newsletter and get regular updates about our projects. And then also through our website, you can find our investor portal, and that's where you could actually go in and invest with us. And we do partner with a lot of investors on all of our deals.
That's amazing. I love how you just have your answers like so lined up, and it's you just know this information off of the top of your head, and I love that for you. And oh, what should I ask you? What should I ask you? What do I want to know? I want to know. If you were me, if you were 12, what piece of knowledge do you wish you had from you now when you were 12?
I think knowing that there's a different way to do things than the traditional school of thought, and learning as much as you can about how people do business and how people make money. And it's not necessarily the stereotypical come up with a product, raise a bunch of money, hire a bunch of employees, uh, work 80 hours a week forever. Especially in today's world, there's a lot of really creative ways to make money out there. And it, it can be a lot easier than I think some people make it out to be.
Um, how would you say have you found your freedom in your life? Because personally to me, my personal freedom is like not in America way, but my freedom is important to me. So how do you get yourself out into the world but also still being able to be well uniquely you?
I think the biggest thing is just what you prioritize. It's really easy to get caught up in the work that you're doing and never want to go out and do anything. But if you prioritize travel and adventure and health and do those things first and then fill in, your business around that, then, it lets you make sure that those most important things are the things that happen.
Um for our next question, what kind of events throughout your life have led you to this this with real estate and glamping and having your own personal freedom and being able to go backpacking wherever you want?
It was a long path. I mean, I studied chemical engineering in school, and then I was a military officer. And it was while I was in the military that I started getting into real estate. But back in college, and even before that, I always was entrepreneurially minded and always knew I wanted to run a business. And so throughout college, I just put a lot of time into studying business and everything, every aspect of it that I could. So I went and audited extra classes. I overloaded my class schedule. So I was, intentionally trying to learn as much as I possibly could about finance and marketing and accounting and business operations and all of those sort of things. And I think, that reading books, just staying involved in that world helped me craft my mind and understanding what's possible and how to do a lot of these things.
That's great, man. I love your answers to these questions. I love your answers. You're just awesome. Um, how do you help people? That's kind of a really general question, but
Sure.
could you try to give me an answer to that?
Yeah. So we help people through our investors. We help people gain access to real estate and much larger and more profitable properties than they could otherwise do on their own. So, the deals that we're buying are right now, $4 to $10 million resorts. That's not something that, someone, a normal person could go buy. But we help people get access to those because we put them into a fund and pool a bunch of investors' money together. So they're able to, be able to invest in really cool, really profitable, large real estate assets. And also they're able to use them for themselves. Our investors can go stay at the resorts for free and go enjoy them. As far as our actual properties, I think there's a genuine help of getting people outside and enjoying nature. And rather than, staying in a white box hotel, you can go stay out in nature and experience it. And a lot of people that grow up in cities don't necessarily have that experience growing up. They don't get to have a fire under the stars or be out in the woods. And our properties let people do that in a, safe and comfortable way.
That's awesome. Well, I can't really think of anything else I want to ask you. So,
Well, you know where
I
to find
guess.
me.
Huh?
You know where to find me if you do.
Well, I think that's it, guys. Make sure you go down, like and subscribe, hit that noti bell. Um, if you want to find Xander, you said clearsummitinvesting.com, correct?
ClearSummitInvestments.com.
And which social media platforms can they find you on?
I'm on all of them, but LinkedIn's our biggest. So find me Xander Kempf on LinkedIn.
You heard it right here, guys. Our amazing real estate strategist, investor, awesome, amazing person. Find him at clearsummitinvesting.com or any social media platforms. And without further ado, bye bye!